Hello YouTube, I'm Dapie45 and welcome to my channel. So today what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be ranking the Pixar movies that I reviewed from my most favorite to my least favorite. Because some of you guys may know that before I started reviewing the movies, I said that I was going to make a list. So I decided to make a tier list ranking these movies. So I have all the movies that I reviewed in front of me and I'm going to go through them and list out where I think they belong on this tier list. So join me as I create this tier list. So first, before I start, I want to put another category. So let me put add row above. And then this new row will be my double S tier, because that's where my most favorite movie is going to go. And if you guys may remember, the one I said was my favorite was Up, since I did give that one an 11 out of 10. So let me put that, hold on, I have to, oh, okay. Put that right there, no. Wrong area. All right, there we go. It's in the double S tier. So that one is a given, since that one was my most favorite out of all the Pixar movies. So I give it the double S status. So then and I do think that this movie does deserve a double S tier, because there are so many movies that do belong in the S tier category also. So yeah, so because Pixar is just really great with these movies. So after Up, let's see. Now I just want to put that one there so that I can have it out of the way. But let's see. Let's start with Toy Story. Where should this one go? So I gave this one an 8 out of 10. I don't think this is an S tier movie. I'll probably put it in the A tier, because it is a good movie, but I don't know. To just for me, my personal preference is not my favorite. So I think an A tier is a good area for it. So next, Monsters U. Let's see. So Monsters University, I think that one would probably fit good in the C tier. I find it pretty enjoyable, but of course it's not as good as the other two I put up here, and it's okay. It was a fine prequel, but it's not my favorite. And Finding Dory, that one probably would be C tier also, but it would be under Monsters U, because of course didn't really need to happen, but it did happen. So it'll just go next under Monsters University. And of course, where I'm placing them, I may shift them around, but I am going by the order of how I rank them, since that is pretty much how I feel about them. But I can switch things around if I see that it doesn't fit where I place them. So let's see. Let's keep going. And Finding Nemo, this one belongs in the S tier, definitely, because this is such a great movie. And if you guys haven't seen it, it's one of those ones you have to watch. So basically from like S to probably like A, B tier would be the like must-sees from Pixar, since a lot of them are classics or just really good movies. So next up here is Cars 2. But I want to save that for a little bit later, so I'll put that at the end. So let me do Incredibles then, the first Incredibles. That one I gave an 8 out of 10. Let's see, I'll probably say it goes before Toy Story. Like, I like it better than Toy Story, the first one, because it is pretty unique. I did like what they did with it, and I just liked it over. That's one I'd watch again before I watched the first Toy Story. So next, Ratatouille. So that one, I know a lot of people really love it. I like it, but it's not a favorite where I go to all the time. So I think I'd put it in the B tier. It definitely is a great movie, but I don't know. B tier seems like it's a good fitting for that one. Next, The Good Dinosaur. That one's just straight up D tier. Not really that good. It's fine for what it is, but I don't know. Just it's not as unique, or that it doesn't stand out as much as the other Pixar movies. All right. So next up is Cars, the very first Cars movie. So I'll probably put that here in A tier also, but like at the very end of A tier, because it's a good movie. Like the first one was definitely a pretty good movie, but it wasn't that much that was, I don't know how to describe it. Like it didn't really stand out as an amazing storyline. It is a good one, and all the characters are pretty great, but definitely like bottom A tier, top B tier. I might move that to the top of B tier, but let me first see how the rest of these movies go, and I'll make my decision towards the end where that goes. So for now, it's bottom of A tier. So Cars 3, I'll probably put that under Finding Dory, but should I put it in C tier, D tier? I'll probably put this one D tier for right now because that one is an alright movie, but I don't know. That one I might move up. Actually, no, I'll put it for C tier right now. I might move it down again later as it goes, but for right now it'll be C tier unless I change my mind. A Bug's Life, that would go down to D tier. Yeah, that I think D tier is good for that one. It's fine, but I think I'd say that would probably be close to the top of D tier though. So let's see. Next, Incredibles 2. Incredibles 2, I feel like that one would be like top C tier, bottom B tier, or like just around that area. Because Monsters University is pretty high C tier, so I'll put it bottom B tier. So yeah, that's where it's staying at for right now. But let's go on. Let's see what's next. Wall-E. So that one is definitely an S tier, just a masterpiece right there. And I'll put it above Finding Nemo, since I do like it better than Finding Nemo. Both really great movies though. No, like, don't get me wrong, but Wall-E would go over Finding Nemo in my opinion. All right. Next was Monster Inc., another S tier movie, and that one will actually go in front of Wall-E. That's probably the highest S tier on this list because Monsters Inc. is a really great movie and funny. One of those, if you haven't seen it, you should definitely watch it. Inside Out, I'll put that over Incredibles 2. It's a good movie, has some interesting concepts. Just not my favorite. Doesn't really stand out to me as much, so B tier is pretty good. Next, Coco is probably the last movie I'll put in the S tier. Definitely is great. I'll probably put it at before Finding Nemo is a good spot. Between Wall-E and Finding Nemo, it's really great. If you haven't seen it, then watch it. I just really like it. Like all these movies you can't really go wrong with for most of them. Of course, some of these Pixar movies there are some not so good ones, but hey, like it's up to you if you want to watch it or not. So next, Toy Story 2. So I'll probably put that one at top A tier because it's a really great movie. It is my favorite Toy Story movie. I really like it. It's such I just like all the interactions with the characters, all the toys. It's pretty interesting and unique. I really like that out of all Toy Stories. And next up, Toy Story 3. This is also a pretty good movie, but I'll probably put it between Ratatouille and Inside Out. So this one is a great. It's still a great movie. It was a great ending for a Toy Story series at the time, of course, before they made Toy Story 4. So, but yeah, that kind of ruined it because I don't know. It seems weird now since Toy Story 4 came out and it's not really an end to the movie, even though it was made to be of the series. But hey, it is what it is. So I'll put it right here in the B category. Next up is Brave. I'll put it above The Good Dinosaur and under Bug's Life. Not my favorite, but it's still alright. It's an alright movie. I just didn't appeal. It didn't appeal to me as much, but I know other people do like it. But just for my personal preference, wasn't my favorite. Onward. So this one, it's very unique. But I'll probably put it here in C tier. Because while it is unique, it's just one of those ones I don't think I can watch too much. Because of course, after I watched it, I really liked it, and then I did watch it again after that. But when I watch it, if I were to pick one of these movies now to watch it, I would honestly be closer to the bottom. Chris Pratt and Tom Holland are amazing in this movie, but I don't know, just one of those ones that it was good, it was funny, it had a great story, but it's good. It does belong in the C tier because this isn't. It doesn't have the rewatchability as some of these other movies have. So next up, Toy Story 4. Of course, I have pretty strong opinions about this one, as I stated. But this one goes under Onward because it's alright. Like it's probably, it shouldn't have happened. Honestly, it's a good movie, but just it didn't need to be made. Now, finally, Cars 2. So I want to wait for this one in the end because it deserved its own. Where is it? Add row below its own category. So it just deserves its Cars 2 category. Just it's its own thing. Just resting there. Probably just I'll give it an F tier. We'll do like the American grading system or just the educational grading system. Just F. So yeah. So that's all the movies. Let me go over this. Let's see. So we got up at the double S tier. Got the S tier with Monsters Inc., Wall-E, Coco, Finding Nemo. A tier we got Toy Story 2, The Incredibles, to the first Toy Story, and Cars. And then for the B tier we have Ratatouille, Toy Story 3, Inside Out, and Incredibles 2. For C tier we have Monsters University, Onward, Toy Story 4, Finding Dory, Cars 3. And for the D tier we have A Bug's Life, Brave, The Good Dinosaur. And then in the Cars 2 or F tier we have Cars 2. So that's pretty much it. That's my tier list. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you'd like to see on this channel next. Let me know if you like this tier list and if you want me to do more of these. Or if you want me to review a certain movie for my Friday videos, then suggest those also. And so yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you like to see on my channel next. I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.